Alright, start, or no, equipment. I have 240 LYNX tokens, it'd be weird for me not to. So we definitely need more. Otherwise I'm going to be spending just gross amounts of money hoarding them. And make it so we can disarm them. Because if I miss, I do not want to have to deal with getting them back. Okay, so what else can we do? Range, it's good. But I think the things I want most are strength. Let's see, helmet. Oh, more oxygen would be lovely. I don't care too much about O2 recharge. We could do fire resistance. These are only worth like a little bit. But the rest of these, no. I still really wish these would these had more upgrade trees that were interesting. I'm still kind of shocked at how generally dull they've been. Yeah, let's just go with a lot of heat resistance. Because I know I'm going to be set on fire. A lot. Okay, next order of business. Living space. Terminal. I've not been paying attention to this that much. Messages! Scanner, don't care. Current links, more lore. Lot of lore. Lot of lore. Demolition charges. And union stuff. The deployment of administrators is a worrying development, as are the comments being made by company leadership about our efforts. We want our members to know that we will not be dissuaded. It's unclear how much authority administrators have. We are getting word that they can change rules, procedures, and work certifications as they see fit, which is a major concern for the safety and rights of shipbreakers. LYNX has provided no clarity or transparency with these administrators and where their jurisdiction ends. So far, they have been inconsistent in how they operate. We'll share more information as we get it. Please reach out to us with your experiences and complaints. Stay safe. Respect workers' rights. Hope is action. Solidarity is strength. Okay, but we can place the circuits.
I'm here to help you get this ship healthy again.
Okay, fuse.
Your ship's
Heat sink.
vitals are improving. Keep it up.
Filter. Oh, we actually haven't found utility arms
If I
yet.
had a heart, I'd be proud.
Oh, there's that, and we have one more of these. Okay, call for workers. Let's see. This is an ask for an increase in workers coming up from Earth. We have far too many zeros currently at the Sagan shipyards. We need the strength of some oneers moving titanium around. We know the hit rate in the Kessler divide is increasing, but it's worth the risk to us. Increase the hazard pay for pilots and raise the signing bonus for shipwrights. The ships must flow. Fair enough. Okay. I might want to go for like a quicker run. Last couple have been huge and expensive, and maybe we should do something small. Because this one might have the utility arms that I'm looking for. Let's see. Because yeah, I could do this thing, which is worth like a lot of LT, but it takes a lot longer. Whereas like, this is quick. Let's see. That one's even less. Wish I could actually kind of sort them based on size. So yeah, we had just done an industrial tanker. And here's a heavy cargo. We haven't done heavy cargo yet, I don't think. Or no, we have. Yeah, so I could do another one of these if I really, really wanted to. But we just did one. Oh, they are worth it though. But no, let's go for an ultra quick albatross. Ultra quick. I say in quotes. Because yeah, I want those arms. Which might be kind of expensive. This one does not have arms. Well. Alas, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, I gotta be careful about cutting these, because I might actually cut the wing, and that'd be bad. Okay, let's take a look at you. Solar rail can't be separated out. Looks like we gotta get inside this sucker. And it's properly pressurized.
Salvage deposit
Okay, communications array has circuits. Eh. Okay. Do we have...
Pressurizing.
Oh, come on. Is atmosphere regulator scuffed? It is. Oh, it's the compartments. Oh, that's even more awkward.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay. So now I can move that. Well, actually... Do we have... We do. Okay, so if I go back here... I can do this. Yeah, I want pistons.
Pressurizing.
Yeah, I don't think there's pistons on this map. There might be. Okay.
Air pressure level increasing.
Alright, so that didn't work.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay, I can do this, but it's gonna be awkward. How do I get to the compartment? From in here. Let's see. Junction box contains fuse. There's a lot of electronic stuff. Wait, I think this is it. Okay. Doors closed, but we have no oxygen. But now the doors are open because I've... Oh, wait, no. They're not open. I haven't ripped them apart yet. So, first things first, I have to get rid of one of these. Okay. There we go. So now I can do this. Or not. Are you kidding me? Just because I got rid of the... Oh. Alright.
Airlock depressurizing.
Because, yeah, Alright. Oh, no, that doesn't give us access. Huh.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Yeah, let's just pull these off. I don't know. Oops. Don't huck it into the furnace because momentum. Yeah, I see no way of getting into the compartments smoothly. So, we're gonna try... we're gonna have to go with explosive decompression. I wish there were easier tools. Like, I wish I could almost seal things. Alright, here we go. This is going to end really, really stupid, I hope. What the what? Huh. Okay, it works. It just really messed with the textures in here. Well, it's okay. All of this is meant for the furnace anyway, so who cares? Ah, coolant tank broke loose. Well, they're not damaged, so it doesn't really matter. I can actually move these now. I've become strong. Get me here. Push it just slightly. Huh. Apparently they destroyed a door. Oh yeah, that... Alright, cool. This whole ship was a scuffed adventure. And that's fine. Okay, is this whole thing separate? No, it's not. Okay. Oh. I see. Oh. It's one of these. Or no, it's still connected. I don't know, man. Alright, let's start by grabbing the heat sink. I don't know if I need those strictly. You know, at this point, I might actually be too strong for my own good. Oh, I know. It's the cage holding it together. If we can pop the cage apart, then I have nothing to worry about. Alright, scoot. And we're golden. And that's just panel. Okay. Nope, it's still connected somehow. What? Oh, there's two more. Towards the front. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunately, this ship is still moving, which is making this a little harder. Oh, boy. Okay. There we go. It's like a slow-moving explosion. Problem is, it's moving in the direction of the processor. And that's not something I can fully abide by. Not while it still has stuff. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. Awkward as shit, but easy peasy. Yeah, I wish you could put like sealant and stuff around gaps, or like bring an oxygen tank. And let's see. Let's like bring an oxygen tank and like slowly fill up a room or pressurize it somehow, or I don't know, just like a couple different things. The fact that there's so little tech to actually facilitate these seems a little silly. I'd almost rather the game have too many items and it becomes kind of an inconvenience and you have to decide like, do I really need a chainsaw? Or maybe you can only bring like a couple of gadgets and gizmos with you every time. There we go.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
How is... Oh. That's how it's connected.
Salvage registered.
Now, I could be really lazy and just toss this whole thing. Let's see. I could be really lazy and just toss this whole thing in the barge. Yeah, screw it. this game's an excellent 1.0. Hope it inspires more complicated subsequent games. Yeah, I really hope they do a sequel. I think a sequel would be banger. Somebody mad at me the other day. Apparently I'm too old to say banger. That hurt a bit. Not too much. Wow, actually, yeah, it looks like it's fine. That worked out. I actually lost more from the glass than the chucking the whole damn bridge in the front. That saves me a ton of time. I'm gonna have to do that more often then. Alright, so now that we've done that shenanigans, oh, there's the reactor. Okay. Pop these open.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
I'm afraid that I might cut too much here. And this could get real zappy. Nope, looks like we're good. Okay. Anything else? Oh my god, there's a lot of power things. I guess you gotta get that value out of here somehow. Hold up, what? How do I disconnect these? Oh, I see. I was upside down. There we go. The excess in the barge is added after the shift. Got it.
Welcome to Metatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. Go back to this one for a hot second. Yep. Okay, so these just pop off. No, there's no way you could use demo charges on those. It would shred the rest of the wing. There we go. Get those out. Now this is a bit of a doozy. What the hell?
Salvage deposit
Huh.
secured. Credits awarded.
I'm gonna just pull this one forward.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
There we go, because I want to get access to the reactor. What? Why are you turning? What are you doing?
Salvage deposit confirmed.
What is going on? I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Oop.
Salvage secured.
Easy
Applying
peasy.
credit.
Okay, now we have to slowly pull these off. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's slow this down. If I can. There we go. Oh wait, you can remove cable junctions? What? Alright. Don't think I ever realized that. Unfortunately, I don't know where they go. But yeah, I guess this means I can chuck cables into the furnace after all.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
I'm having a hard time deciding if that's actually worth it. I think I can get away with chucking one of these sides in and losing all of the cables.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Let's see. Is that all of them? No, there's one left. Yeah, cable junctions are like cut points, except for you pull them off.
Account credit applied.
I remember always being a little bugged that I couldn't tear them off.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There we go. Yeah, how expensive is that one? That might be worth it. I don't know. Because this is probably at least 100,000 worth of wires. Maybe? Sneezing is uncomfortable. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Are these worth it? Have they been worth it? I don't know. I still think I'm going to throw one of these in the processor. Considering how awkward it is to get all of these electrical cables out, let's probably call this good enough. Because I think the lights might be worth just as much. I don't know. Get in there, you.
Salvage deposit registered.
Because the only things I'm seeing at this point are those cable junctions, and I just don't want to deal with it. Okay. I gotta be kind of careful because I don't want to cut too much. Luckily, just cutting any of these at all counts as a full cut. I'm just gonna do this. Is Wander playing OpenShift? Yes, I am. I used to do closed shift for early access, but I just kind of prefer to have the time. I miss the haste. I will fully admit that I think I am getting an inferior experience on OpenShift, maybe. But I don't know. Part of it is from a YouTube perspective, it saves me an inordinate amount of time not having to worry about it. And that way I can have more or less every single job just be a separate episode. Okay. Which is incredibly helpful. Let's see. Let's keep pushing this for a bit longer because I want to chuck this. I want to chuck this airlock in the barge. Get in there. Perfect. Okay, so now that I've done that,
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
we got a couple of these power cells I can chuck in. This might just be easier than going for an Atlas.
Credits awarded.
I don't know. I definitely have to look at the price per, or the benefit per hour spent. Okay, I don't see anything else. Yeah, so I could throw in the lights, but meh. Oh, but there are those. It's good that OpenShift lets you play in a low stress way, but I've also found that it reduces the choices you really need to make. Like having to try and rip out a Mark II reactor in a minute. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about. You know, for me, I can screw around and I don't need to hustle. Which means I make way less mistakes, but on the flip side, you make so much money that even regular shift mode really isn't that bad. But you end up paying a little bit more for it, but not much. Whoops. No, 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 no. Wrong direction.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay. There we go. Got it.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
I meant to send this thing in and I just wasn't even thinking because I was too busy braining in other directions. I think the 15-minute shifts are pacing myself. Taking breaks, not playing too much, and staying focused. I'm glad there's options. I guess for me, I prefer everything in hour-long chunks. 30 minutes to an hour. 15 minutes is just a little short. Okay. Well, I guess let's grab what I can. That's why I have like a gazillion of those. I'm really curious about chucking these main chambers just in to the barge. You know, pop off what I can, but instead of ripping out all of the bits, just throwing it into the barge below and letting them sort it. Wrong one. Okay.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
But it would have been interesting if there's almost a way, like a version. Oh gosh, yeah, that is 60,000 worth of cables. Maybe, maybe not. On what I was talking about earlier. Oh, and you didn't go in, probably because I was panicking. Or I just never managed to actually get that one to follow through. Either or.
Processing valuable deposit.
I guess it is pretty easy to empty this thing out, though, in this mode. Because with no floor, it just comes off immediately. Okay. Grab that. Ah. This is gonna take forever to separate out all of these. Oh well, time to just start doing it. I still wish there was kind of like a grab trap, where you just separate all of these things out and then just put them in a Katamari ball and roll off with it. Okay, there we go. Nope. Nope. What?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Must have been an electrical thing. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, a tether grenade. Yeah, that would be it. You just chuck it out and it grabs every kind of loose object.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
You just tether them together. The tethers loosen them? Really? Huh. That was
Salvage deposited.
maybe
Applying
too
credit to
aggressive.
account.
I definitely agree. A tether grenade would be an incredible thing. It certainly doesn't want to work as well as I'd like, though.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Okay. It definitely has that feeling of, like, going to set my face on fire. I'm not quite sure if I like the idea of that. Okay. I tried to make a chain with those electrical wire couplings. Didn't really work, so I went back to one at a time. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
It's like, I like the idea of it. Seems like it's almost there. But not quite. And that not quite accounts for a hell of a lot of potential grief. Okay.
Salvage
Oh
deposit
boy, this
registered.
is a lot of mattresses and crew beds, ain't it? Well, I'm just gonna pop them off one by one, and then we'll sort the rest of it. You go into the processor. You're worth nothing. So I'm just gonna be like, why did you throw chips in there? That made my life so much harder. And it's like, because I'm not penalized for it, schmuck. Okay, let's get the computer terminal out of here. These things have a really bad habit of setting shit on fire.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, maybe too much bed. Food pack to the processor. There we go.
Salvage deposit
Huh.
confirmed.
By
Applying
really
credit.
random, vivid memory of going to like a soccer field when I was a kid, and everybody being like, "Whoa, it's like so and so, this soccer guy,"
Transferring
and like,
credits.
I don't know. I never really got that. I don't do much for celebrity worship, and it's like, oh, yeah, that person's good at like movies. That person's good at whatever. Works. No, I get a little bit more in retrospect. You know, if I run into like a YouTuber that I'm a fan of,
Credits awarded.
I guess I can see that. I just don't care enough about soccer. But I remember being at a cafe in Croatia,
Credits
and
applied.
Francis Ford Coppola sat down next to, not next to us, like we were outside the cafe. He was at the cafe, we were just near it. But
Salvage
they,
secured.
you know,
Applying
more or less as
credits.
soon as he showed up, a bunch of news crews just swarmed the guy. And we're like trying to get good photos of him and some other stuff, and I don't even know why.
Processing object.
Director of
Applying
The
credits to
Godfather,
account.
if you're not familiar. And yeah, they were just kind of swarming him and like taking photos and like interviewing people. And so like somebody came up and shoved a microphone in front of my face and was like, you know, how do you feel about this? And I'm like, who? And you could just see them like go immediately blank and leave because I was not useful. If fame seems annoying, yeah. When I was in it was recent, I was at a bakery and a lady there was just like, you know, all I need is your autograph and then you can go. And I'm like, what? You know, I know I'm like a D-grade internet celebrity, but
Applying credits
the idea
to
of
account.
somebody at a bakery recognizing me enough to ask for my autograph is really weird.
Valuable object
The answer is
accepted
no.
for
They just
processing.
wanted my signature on the credit card pad. But yeah, I got to imagine it's got to be kind of rough being a recognizable person. Maybe if you're well-adjusted or like your fans aren't that weird, but I feel like most fans get kind of weird. Not exactly in the same vein. Back in the scrap mechanic days, I was at a PAX and a fan did recognize me. It was like the second time I'd ever been recognized, which is actually really flattering. But the fan was like 6'8" or something like that. Like, I'm not a short guy, but I'm not that tall. But this guy was like monstrous, and I was like, oh man, you know, hey, blah 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 blah.
Salvage secured.
And
Credits
he was like, yeah, I've been watching you ever since I was like 12. And I'm like, you know, I haven't been doing scrap mechanic that long. The dude was a 13-year-old that was over 6 feet tall or something to that extent. It was just like, holy shit, this child is a monster. What is this?
Salvage deposited.
He was a chill guy, but it was very strange running into somebody that had puberty that hard. Okay, so this got a little too zappy. I should probably actually chuck it into the furnace safely.
Material deposited.
Whoa, 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 whoa. None of that, you. Yeah, the problem is now my grav gun is enough that I can actually just yeet these things
Accepted for
into each other and I'll actually do something about it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
But yeah, meeting fans at a PAX, like, I can work with that. That's the place for it. But if somebody were to actually, like, try and find out where I live or, like, hang out with me in person, I'd get really weirded out by that unless, like, there was an easy common ground. Like, I don't know, if I was running to Polar Dude at Dinosaur Barbecue, it wouldn't be that weird. It'd be a little odd, but it wouldn't be like, oh, 6'8", 13-year-old. I don't know, man. I don't know. He was freaking huge. The same thing is actually true of my cousin.
Salvage secured.
I come from a very big family. At least, for some of my relations.
Processing valuable
Oh, that's a cable
deposit.
junction. I don't care about that.
Credits transferred.
But so my cousin,
Rewards assigned.
oh, we're fully good. All right, into the furnace you go. Actually, in retrospect, no reason to pull this off because all of the cable junctions are, like, the whole thing goes in, the whole thing goes into the furnace anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. But so yeah, my cousin was, he was 6 feet in like elementary school or something to that extent. Like he was a big baby and then an even bigger boy, and then is just a big man. I haven't seen him in years, but last time I saw him, he was monstrous. His dad, also monstrous. Like, have you ever run into one of those people that is proportioned more like a World of Warcraft character or something to that extent? Maybe not World of Warcraft, but my uncle's hands are literally like 2.5 times the size of mine. And like, I'm 5'10" and not that small. This guy just outmasses me by double. Oh, there's a computer terminal in there. Whoops. Oh well. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh. There's whatever that is. Not that it really matters, but if I'm interested in paying off my debt, I should at least put some due diligence in. That's easy enough. You out of debt yet? No.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Alright, that's good enough. And yeah, throwing the whole bridge in cost me almost nothing. No, we haven't even dropped below $1 billion. Ugh. How many times am I gonna have to rip apart one of the really big ones? Is it just like 55 times? I think so.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, are you all around? Seriously, what is with this guy? I honestly can't tell if he's a sociopath or just incompetent.
He's like extremely intimidating.
Should we reach out for some support?
What kind of support you thinking?
Like, technical support?
No, Ty, the Union.
I get why you think you want that, kid, but you don't. Trust me.
You're talking about bringing the Union stuff here?
Let me handle it, folks. Please.
Weaver, no disrespect, but this is becoming bigger than just our crew. The Union might help us report this as an official complaint. Maybe mediate a discussion.
Wait. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Same as I always have, okay? Just go on and get them 40 wings, alright? Y'all take care.